What's going on, boys, and welcome back to the FIFA 18 player ratings, where we are back with the numbers 60 down to 41, so we're getting in to the meaty bit, the good players, the ones we're waiting to see. Now, as always, I haven't seen any of these players, so we're just going to take a look and see what we have got the whole way down to 41. So here we go, and first up, we have got the bushy-haired beauty, David Luiz, 86 rated. Let me just scroll down. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, but he's going to be an all-round beast. He always is, and I think that's an upgrade, 86, and he looks like a marvellous bloody defender. Look at those stats right there. Next up, we've got Sergio Busquets, a player I hate packing. Don't like him as a player. 40 pace is disgusting, and the only stats that look half bloody decent, maybe he's passing, but they're still not 80s, and then 82 defence, 81 physical, so you know, as a CDM, he's got no pace. If you get in behind him, he's done. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, 86 my ass. Up next, we have got James Rodriguez, the man with a rifle of a left peg. He's at Bayern Munich, an 86 rated cam, as we say, 76 pace, 85 shooting is going to be a little bit nasty, and he has also got 4-star skill moves, as we can see, so he could be a very decent player. A nice little Spurs card here, by the way, 86 rated centre-back Alderweireld, who's got 87 defence, 80 physical, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. Not really going to matter. He's a big lad, as you can see, 6'2". He's a player I would like in my BPL team. Next up, a player who is always there and thereabouts. We have got Karim Benzema, 86 rated striker, of course, from Real Madrid. He's got 84 shooting, which is nice. His defence, he's not getting back. He's stopping up top where he belongs. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves is rather tasty. Next up, we've got Cesc Fabregas. He's always a decent enough all-round player, but lacks a little bit of pace, but you know, his passing makes up for it. 88 passing. Give him the ball, the centre of the pitch, he'll find a nice pass through. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, but he's contender. He could be a decent enough player. Next up, we're back to Real Madrid, 86 rated Isco in the disco. He's got 4-star skill moves, which is always tasty. Pretty nice all-round stat. Next on the list, we have got Harry Kane, the man who cannot score a goal in August. 71 pace, 87 shooting, quite nice. 4-star weak foot, always tasty with a strike. I always bang on about it. But again, Harry Kane has never really clicked with me on FIFA. I like me pace, and as you can see, he lacks slightly in that department. Alexandro comes in. He's a Juve boy, left back, 86 rated, very nice looking player. 86 pace, always nice for bombing down the wings. 81 defence and 84 physical is very good as well. So very good going forward and going back. Oh, well, have you ever? We have got Philippe Coutinho, who is unfortunately a left winger. Don't agree with that, because he's going to be playing centre mid for Liverpool, so whether that will be changed, I would certainly hope so, because as a left winger, I'm not overly fond of that, but he's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, which is nice. 88 dribbling. His shooting should be better than 78 as well, in my opinion. I find it hard to hate the guy with a smile like that, I'm not gonna lie. Next up, the tank himself, 9 goal and 86 rated, 78 pace, 80 shooting, nice. His weak foot and skill moves slightly let him down, but he's always a bit of a beast on the game. Up next, we've got one of the most overpowered players on the game. We've got Mertens coming in, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 90 pace, 82 shooting, 89 dribbling. He's going to cost you a bomb, but he's bloody worth it. Next up, we have got Lukaku from Man United coming in at a nice 86 rated, 83 pace, which is nice, but it's all about the strength with Lukaku. I've always hated playing against him, and I think he's going to be worse to play against this year. 4-star weak foot as well. Right, up next, Thomas Muller, a player, again, I've never been overly fond of on the game, and he always gets a high rated. Well, to be fair, he's not a player I overly rate in real life. He's one of those players that you know is good, but you don't really rate him. It sounds ridiculous because I know he's a decent player, but we were linked with him at Liverpool and I wasn't overly excited. 86 rated. It looks like a decent card. That weak foot, 4-star weak foot is always nice as well. Right, we finally got another goalkeeper. 87 rated now, by the way, boys. Handanovic, who looks rather bloody tasty. Looks like he could be an overpowered goalkeeper. Save technique, traditional. 6'4", you big bastard. There he is, boys. I was wondering when we get to see him. It's Bona time. 87 rated Iniesta. Is he a downgrade from an 88? I think he might be. But again, he's still got the decent all-round stats. Look at that, 90 dribbling, 87 passing. He's going to be a wizard in the middle of the park. And look at those, 2 4-stars. beautiful. Next up, staying at Barcelona, we have got a Rakitic linked with Liverpool in the Coutinho deal, but it never came through. I still would rather have Coutinho, but his pace, not great. Everything else looks rather decent. He's not going to be tracking back as much, but looking for a pass, he's a nice one to have. He's slightly disappointing, but he's a decent player. Right, okay, David Silva, the forgotten man. He was out injured a lot last season, or else he was just shit and I never heard his name. But 87 rated, I think he stayed the same as he, if I'm correct. Not sure he should be ahead of Coutinho. I think that's a bit daft. Back to Barcelona, we have got a centre-back. We've got Piqué, who is just... This is a bit filthy. He's physical, maybe. Should that be a bit better? Or maybe not. 86 defence is nice. His stats don't really look like an 87 rated. I'm a bit confused by that. Oh, next we've got Hamsik. Again, we're still on 87 rated. Another player that I wouldn't put ahead of Coutinho. Now, maybe I'm just being biased, but at the moment I'm not really overly fond of Coutinho, the way he's treated Liverpool, but I do still think he's better than the likes of Hamsik and Rakitic. But I don't know, let me know your opinions down below. And with that, we're realising that was actually the final one, boys. That was 41. So we're getting, as I say, coming down, we're getting closer to that top 10 or top 20, whatever way they're going to bring it out. But that is it. Who is your favourite for me? Coutinho for me should be a centre mid. So it's interesting to see whether that will stay or go, but only time will tell. Be sure to drop a like, discuss down below, sub if you're new, and I'll talk to you all next time. Take care. Cheerio.